All right, guys, today's video is sponsored by Viori. Viori is a California-inspired brand that builds performance apparel designed for movement and for real life. I've been rocking with them for a long time. For me, this outfit today, the Beach Fleece half zip, the Meta Pant Classic Fit, gotta have the straight leg, and the Strato Tech Polo. It's exactly why Viori has always been a go-to of mine. I can wear this to the golf course in the morning, hop on a flight to go call a game, which I'm about to, and grab dinner with my wife all night long without changing. The fabrics are premium, technical, and built to perform while still feeling like some of the softest and most comfortable pieces I've ever worn. So I never have to choose between comfort and putting a look together. And right now, first-time purchasers receive 20% off of their first purchase when they sign up for emails today. Experience a new perspective on performance apparel with Viori. All right, guys, Caleb Williams. This is, we break him down every week, and every week he's getting better at playing the game of football, specifically the quarterback position. There's definitely some misses in this game. But when you have a top 5 offense and you have a quarterback who's getting better every week. I mean, the Bears right now, guys, the Bears are 8-3. You guys should be excited about this. This is probably my favorite film that I've ever broken down about Caleb, because there are a lot of fixable things, and we're going to show you what those things are right here. So here we go. First play right here. Alert, alert. You see that? So he's really working to get in and out of the right plays, and he's alerting it because why? Well, it's man-to-man coverage. When you get man-to-man coverage, you want to alert to a man beater. So there's a lot of stuff outside of actually just throws that he's getting into, and this isn't great, right? This isn't great. And he alerts this because he thinks it's man. Okay, the Steelers, they line up like they're going to play man. Guess what? It doesn't always have to be man. So he alerts it to a man beater, and that man beater is Colson Loveland going out there, and it's an option route. You can break out, you can break in, or you can sit. You have an out route right here as well. So that's really what you want to go. You want to go to the out route down to the choice route. He locks on to the choice route because he thinks it's man. It's not man. And Colson Loveland actually does a really nice job of understanding it's not man-to-man coverage. And if it's not man-to-man coverage, you want to sit in between these defenders. Okay, that's open right there. However, it's a good break by that defender. He almost does an interception. Here's what I want to see happen, right? You should be looking in zone. He thinks it's man. You should be looking in zone at this defender. If this defender drops underneath this route, right, this out route, then you want to throw that. However, he doesn't drop underneath that route. He drops just right there on those numbers. So in my opinion, I thought Caleb Williams should be throwing this out route to the field. He has the arm strength. He has the uncanny ability to make those throws. So it's as early in the game. This is play 3 in the game. So stuff like this happens. He's lucky this one didn't get picked off. So that's really the route concept right here. This guy is just clearing it out. This guy right here is just clearing it out. You really want to sit right there for the option there. That's just an alert to the field. If you like that, toss it, throw it. He thinks it's man, so that's why not. So you have to actually have a feel and understanding that, hey, we think it might be man-to-man, right? We think it might be man, but if it's not, you got to react to zone. I don't like that view. I like this view better. So you're going to watch him. He's going to bring it over. Everything tells you man. The safety's going across. Linebackers don't change. Everything tells you it's man-to-man. And when that happens, you have to be able as a quarterback to go from, first of all, good job getting TJ Watt to jump almost with his cadence. But you have to, in your opinion, right? He alerts it right there because he knows it's man. You have to be able to go from a man beater to a zone beater. And when you do that, right, see his eyes down the middle of the field. Not quite sure why, because in man-to-man, his eyes need to go right here, even if it's man. So that's why he doesn't see it not get to zone. And when it goes to zone, he throws it right to him. And this is just a lucky play. All right, here we go. Motion in from the outside in. Why are you doing that? Well, Chase, it's got to figure out if it's man or zone. Okay, if it's man or zone, that's what we just talked about. Looks like it's zone coverage. Looks like they're bringing pressure. This is just a blatant miss. I mean, this is the very next play. There's nothing you can do about it. It's play action. I don't like this. What are we doing? You're running without ever looking. You could absolutely get the football over here. This is an alert through route. You run through the defense, and then you're going to come back here, and you're going to run a dagger. Watch this receiver right here. Don't love that. He never looks around. Never looks until right then. I like the fact that they're hiding this split from DJ Moore. He's going to go out to come back in. Thought this was really, really nice route. And I like the way they're getting to this, right? The tight end right here is coming all the way over here. You got 4 hands on TJ Watt. If this guy ends up blitzing, which he does, you don't. But it's a good pocket. And if it's a good pocket, you got to step up. You got to make these throws. He's looking calm. It's a short step. It's a short throw. For some reason, he just misses it. And that's going to happen sometimes, right? We'll watch it from this view too. Tight motion right there. You start in gun, go under center. They have an under center check. Their under center check is, hey, we're blitzing, we're blitzing, we're blitzing. All right. I like that though, because Cole Kmet down, you bring Colson Leveland over here. They end up pressuring the safety or the corner off the edge. You're picked up. There's ways that you're picked up, right? He just sort of aims this. You see him not right here. He just sort of aims this. Look how very softly he comes through with that ball. And it's just a miss. Look, he's going to miss some. He missed 4 or 5 this game. They're still rolling. You got to hit the easy ones, though. He can't believe it. Next play right here. All right. Pistol. Got a lot of tight ends on the field. Tight splits. Everyone's underneath. He used these tight ends. Ben Johnson used these tight ends in a way I haven't seen the Bears use tight ends in a long, long time. There's going to be pretty simple route. You just go 5 steps. You cross face. I like what they're doing right there. But the way they're getting to this protection, all right, you start Colson Leveland out here. 81's off the ball. You're going to have both of them coming back on the snap. They've run the ball out of this formation multiple times. So look at all the suck up right there. I mean, there's 8 dudes. There's 8 guys within 4 yards of the line of scrimmage. So really good play action fake. I think their play action game is probably what they do best. And then he's able to throw this football over top this guy. This is very difficult to do. 2-handed ball fake, 1, 2, 3, 4, back foot on the ground, and then a really nice route by Luther Burden right here. Cross and face. A lot of guys try to keep this skinny because they're like, hey, we have to run to a certain depth. We have to do this. No, you can break it off right there and then to throw it over top this guy to get it in there. Excellent throw. We're going to watch this view, right? Look at that. Look at both those tight ends. Or sorry, that's Cole Kmet. Look at both those tight ends, right? It's just a full turn. It gives the offensive line a down off. It's just gaps. 81, 85 right there. C and D gap. That's a C gap. That's a D gap. You just got to see where 29 is. They end up pressuring. You can't ask for a better call because that's the safety over top. They end up pressuring. And so Cole Kmet does that. And then look at this throw. Over top that guy right there. How does he not get that? That's impressive right there. Just that is letting it loose. That's what he should have done on the dagger. If he would have done that on the dagger, it would have been awesome. And I'm already sweating here because it's hot. I'm in Palm Springs. Bear with me. Stuff happens. Look at his eyes out. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Awesome job. Next play right here. Right? Empty. I like it at empty. And empty, we got to just figure out a way to get there. He likes empty. Touchdown. Dude, easy money. I really like Caleb Williams and empty for a couple reasons. One, I like the fact that they're bringing this tight end, Cole Kmet, in for protection. Number 2, it just opens up everything. You can tell, right? It's man-to-man all across the board, and there's 6 on the ball. They're blitzing, okay? And if they blitz, this is a crazy one. It's a sticking in. So you're going to go, you're going to fake the out route, and you're going to come in and call it a whip route in a flat route. Remember they hit this stick, I think Roma Dunze, wide open a couple weeks ago. So they're just saying, instead of going out in man-to-man, they're just catching this catch technique. Stay with it. And I'm going to show you this throw around TJ Watt right here. It is absolutely unbelievable. Watch this throw. TJ Watt's going to end up dropping a little bit, right? He tries to get him, tries to do that. And then just the arm ability and the arm talent to get around that before he gets hit. That's just excellent. That's excellent in a lot of different areas. I like how quickly they're up to the ball. Snap it. They don't even use cadence right there. Watch. Center says right, left, touch it, snap it. Boom. Tries to catch him off guard, and then across that stretching arm. All right, next play right here. Deep down in your end zone, right? You got to protect the football, right? Can't do stuff like this. Defensive touchdown. One of the few turnovers of the year for Caleb. That's just really tough. That's difficult. The route concept is really interesting. Honestly, I've never seen a route concept like this. I think what they're trying to do is I think they're trying to run a rail route. I think he's supposed to sit, and I think Burden's supposed to come and go over top, and then you're supposed to have some type of in route going that way. I think what you should do is hit 1 to 2 to 3, and if any underneath defender comes in, that's where you want to hit. I think that's Luther Burden right there running. So you should stop there, right? Burden's there. That nothing's holding this corner because this flat defender has that. That's why I don't love this route concept. And a nice job by Caleb not really wanting to throw this and pull the trigger. However, you just can't do that against TJ Watt. And TJ Watt passes his brother, JJ Watt, on the same play. How about that? Passes JJ Watt on the same play. He's able to go back there. But you can't hold the ball like that. You can't do that. Ended up being a Steelers touchdown. Now you're playing from behind. All right, it's 14-7. Underneath center, 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends. This is an offense I can get behind. I love this offense. This offense is great. A lot of different things exist. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. That's what I want to see. Just get it down. You see how he drove this football? Yes, it's a miss. It's absolutely a miss. Luther Burden's wide open. You got to hit this. But other than the first time, they're under center play action, and you run through, and then you run a dagger route right there. That is next level stuff. Just got to make the throw. It's a perfectly placed pocket. Just got to make this throw. Sorry, they're doing yard work. You're getting all sorts of stuff. I'm just trying to get this done for you guys and get it out quickly. All right, so watch this, right? It's right here. Play action fake, come up, run a through route. Let's watch the mechanics on this one specifically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, good pocket. Just throws it high. This one I thought he overstrided. Look, see how far his left foot is out right here? See that? That's a little bit of an overstride for him. He usually doesn't do that. He usually doesn't overstride like that, but it gets over top. Another missed throw. All right, here we go. 14-7, 2 tight ends set. This is sweet. Right before half. Play 28. I mean, Roma Dunze. Just come on now. This is great. This ball is supposed to go outside. This ball is supposed to go right here. He says, hey, you know what? It looks like cover 2. Is it cover 2? I don't know, but that's where I need to go in cover 2. That's an alert. That's 1. And then you sit here, here, and there. So he works the right side, which I love, and he's being aggressive. Look how quickly he does that. Right? Ball's already coming out. Not even looking. That's what I'm talking about. Ball's already coming out. Not even looking. Excellent throw. Excellent catch. Really nice work there by Caleb. Let's watch it from this view. Right? Seeing it's too high. Jalen Ramsey. I'm sweating, boys and girls, getting this done. And it's right into the sun, too, just like I'm facing right now. But Jalen Ramsey's right there. You can't really see him. Nice work understanding, hey, hold Patrick Queen. There's going to be a huge area that way. Sometimes in these Tampa 2 looks, the Mike linebacker goes to the field, right? And other times he goes to the pass strength, meaning 1, 2, 3. There's 3 threats over here for the defensive, and there's only 2 receivers over here. So he knows by film study, we're turning this way. So I got a chance, if I can beat the nickel with a throw, to throw the football right there. It's exactly what he does. Nice throw. And I actually like the throw. See, it's a little bit behind him, so he doesn't lead him into a headache. So awesome throw. Let's watch it from this view. This should be a really nice view. Watch him hold Patrick Queen this way, and then come back over this way and do it. Boom. Perfect. Nice. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want this video and many others like this and a more detailed breakdown, head over onto the Patreon page. The link is in the description box below.